In this tutorial, I'd like to introduce a couple of thoughts about cross rhythms and texture in the Study in E minor by Stephen Heller. This is a selection from the ABRSM grade 5 syllabus. On the surface, it looks like it might be slightly easier technically than some of the other pieces. There's always these deceptive pieces usually included in each syllabus. Sound and look like they might be simple, but there's always musical challenges involved. The first one that I'll talk about is texture. Now you know that you've got to balance the hands, you've got to bring out the hand that has the melody, and the other hand has to be quieter, just like when you learn Alberti bass, right? It was a challenge to play the pattern and then you learn to control it so that you could bring out a right hand melody. The challenge here is you have that task, but the melody notes are much slower. So you're going to have to override your impulse to play what looks like piano on the score, but give it enough tone so that it will ring out above the accompaniment hand. So here's the opening. So I first emphasized the amount of tone that the melody needs, but obviously a significant technique is also being able to play the accompaniment pattern of triplets very softly and still nail every note. So this will take practice. Your instinct will be, when you first start, okay, it's soft. But as soon as you get to that second beat, we hear more of the triplets than we do the melody note. So the ongoing balance challenge is going to be there. This first measure also introduces the challenge of a cross rhythm, where you're playing a 4/8 note rhythm in the left hand against two triplets in the right hand. So 6 against 4 or 2 against 3. And it's not even constant eighth notes. You're having to hold this note and then place the eighth note at exactly the right moment. So the way to start that is actually to play constant eighth notes. You can totally forget about the balance challenge that I just explained. This is just about getting your hands to think rhythmically independently. And you'll notice it creates a rhythm together. Da, 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 da. It's just that the left hand is threading in between the right hand. Da, 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 da. So it takes care of that and on the second beat. Da, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. It's the basic way to learn a 2 against 3 cross rhythm. So that will take practice when you're not even thinking about the balance challenges and bringing out the melody and so forth, just to get the left hand to play the eighth note at the right time. So here's Study in E minor.